City of St. Louis Fire Department covers the City of St. Louis proper, which is about 62 square miles. We're a very aggressive fire department. Our bread and butter fire, if you will, is normally in a 2.5 to 3 story brick building. With the way the fire travels within a building, it travels quickly, so we have had on occasion where firemen have become trapped on the upper floors.
In 2003, we responded to a residential fire in a building. As we were making our way to the 3rd floor, conditions changed rapidly and we became trapped on the 3rd floor. Our only choice was to jump out of the 3rd floor window.
The ladders were covered with ice from the water. He hit the ladder, couldn't hold on, and fell off. And fell approximately 30 feet to the ground. And it's a truly helpless situation.
I always wore a self-rescue belt with a rope. And I remember going on this call and putting it on and taking it off and leaving it on the truck, telling myself that I wouldn't need it. I needed it that day and it wasn't there for me.
Jumping out of a 3rd story building as a firefighter in full gear with a mask on your back, you can't see, you got fire burning the helmet off your head, you can smell your coat burning. That's a lot to ask of a firefighter who's under those type of conditions. But that image did stick in my mind, watching these guys, you know, there wasn't a whole lot we could do here. One of the priorities in my mind was to get a system where every firefighter at least has some type of security system and rescue system on them at all times to get out of a situation like this. With Scott, we came up with a game plan, if you will, on what we wanted to do. In the St. Louis Fire Department, you always have to have your SCBA on. So with that in mind, that's what we came up with. And we worked a lot with Scott trying to get this thing refined. And we've been training on this system now for about almost 3 months. And through a grant and through some other donors, we've been able to equip every position on the St. Louis Fire Department with the Scott Safety Rescue Bailout System.
Basically what we do is we start off with the equipment itself, showing everybody what it is, how it works. And once we get them familiar with the setup itself, we take them out on a low prop and we go through the initial steps of anchoring.
Ideally, you want your braking device right outside the windowsill here. Okay, see how you grab the rope? Stop. See how you grab that? You don't have to. That thing will hold you.
And then we move them up to a higher window using the same system with a safety belay, of course, because this is training. We don't want any training accidents.
Ready, Tim?
And then we require them to do at least 3 jumps from the higher spot. And this is just the initial round of training, and hopefully we will follow up again within a year.
This is a great life-saving tool. You know, we're trying to stress with all the firefighters is situational awareness, not to get yourself in a situation where we're going to need this particular piece of equipment. But if you get in that situation, you know, be confident that it's there and it's going to work for you.
Sometimes your options get pretty limited. And any option we can give our guys to get out of a building, and bailout is about survival. It's not about having fun. It's not about saying, oh, if you don't feel like going down the stairs, jump out the window. It's about survival. Anything we can do to make sure they go home at the end of the shift is, I mean, that's crucial to me.
For more information, visit scottsafety.com.